Daniel, my friends, team one with the new roster versus Trace Esports. METEOR.
I mean, that to me is going to be super intriguing. With
He's
how
playing Euro, man. Interesting.
I mean, is he going to be able to replicate some success? Where he got a dink.
They're looking good, bro.
There on the METEOR. Zhao is hiding around the corner. They're still going to find him. Bud's got the opener. Oh my God, they're both.
Oh my God, what's happening with Zhao?
A bit of a miss. Zhao kind of trying to choose whether he wants to save his teammate or whether he wants to go for extra shots. Tries to put down the relay bolt for support, but it's too late. Teammate already down. Buzz slides past it, and Zhao just caught in no man's land. Art taking over. A main now re-cleared as well. So T1 completely set up for this post plant.
One entire map to fix it, bro.
He wants to clear, but there's just too much to clear with the box. Finds him right away. METEOR with the timing, just peeking back and forth, works out perfectly. Drone gets the tag, and that should be a flawless for T1.
Great start there.
Might have lost his weapon.
The audio is not good, man. He's doing some, you know, cracking,
on the bonus. Bucky
popping weird noise, man. It kind of hurts my ears, bro. Not gonna lie.
It's a three-man stack on A, and they just peek out with the flash. The curveball comes out, and Zhao's not stopping. He wants to create extra space, but the Bucky right in his face. That's a stone wall you can't push through. Fung will still fight through it. He knows he don't really have an option. So much invested already. He gets two, but that's exactly where the buck stops.
That was a great flash from Izu as well on that push attempt by Trace Esports. Caught two of them, made Zhao extremely blind to the point where he had no idea what he was getting into. Lil King though, okay.
Buzz is weak. He's just a scratch away, but he slides right under the gunfire. What a move.
I hope they fix his stone, Ben. This is driving me crazy.
Izu clearing all this space in mid. I love that. Going through a dimensional drift, and then the gate crash clears out both, you know, the side on me and over on Art, and Buzz already through on the back line as well with the judge. He's just running rampant now with the ultimate.
Bro, that was beautiful.
Clears out the site entirely. The Euro
I do think Neo is broken. Should get nerfed.
He just swiped the floor clean.
I love this. I love
players are getting better and better, man.
These players are really just happy to WP their way through here. The ult's still good for Buzz. He has three.
It's like the old Jet,
I mean, the dash and the run, the sprint, it's just too much speed. These wide swings are going to be insane. That one, okay, missed out on the angle. Checking the wrong side, and Lil Kim will find one, but right now he has to run for his life. METEOR on the hunt all the way around. Lil King doesn't really have much of an option. I mean, whether you sit and wait,
if T1 wins here, we are guaranteed to not having a tie, you know?
That kill. T1
we won't have one more game
today for the first match.
Able to mitigate that attempted trap play. Another aggressive push from Buzz, but he's got to get out of there.
Yeah, the Neon will allow himself to get out of there across C. Gravity well, as Zhao gets a nice pick at long range with the operator. He's finding timing. He will dash out. It's just a clone approaching. And now the Cosmic Divide completely shuts down the operator. Lil King trying to save the site by jumping in, but there's just too many targets. Fung is there to trade off of him, but that gives a timing for the operator to peek back out. Zhao finds a nice shot. Make sure that he covers his back here in B hall.
He's a clutch player, bro.
Trying to come in.
He's a clutch player. Has ult as well.
Get the 1v1
about the operator.
For the operator to peek out, and Zhao will try to continue to escape.
He can win this round.
Make sure he pairs up. Make sure they're ready for the double.
Zhao got that
will also say, fine, I'm going to reset all the way to the A site.
Yeah, just going to use the ult. Make sure you can get the plant down potentially, but he could have taken his time. He's actually TP'd all the way back here.
Oh, I don't mind it. You know, he sends that shot as well from Art just to try to buy time. And this time he gets out as well. So he's got the long range, but it is a 2v1. Trace Esports, they first of all have to clear so many corners. You might even have to check B Link as well because it's the Yoru. Don't know where that gate crash went.
Yeah, exactly. This is really, really tricky for Trace Esports. You know, if Izu can just find that one headshot.
Long range flash, and he peeks off of it. Now you know the turret's there as well, but already down to 30 HP. Has to try to get the spam. He gets it right as the fast lane comes up. Xiao's just not ready for the coverage. Izu, he has an opportunity. He's got the internal timer. In fact, he reads that it's a fake completely. Just lets the timer run down. Goes out for the peak. Knows he's safe. Constantly trying to draw him out, and Xiao thinks I can get through this. It's an ace for Izu.
You will be one of the goats of this game, bro.
From Izu. You can see that this
kid is amazing, man. He's a clutch player, bro. Clutch player, one of the best clutchers there is. 5 ults for Trace Esports, but they don't have the best weapons. I like to play Phoenix on this map, man.
And something that they did was always pushing out mid, right? Always taking B link and wrapping around if the teams went for B main and just pressuring that fight. So I wonder if that's another option you have to consider. Now it's 100 goes to create space, and that's a double kill for Zhao. Can they get the upgraded weapons? T1 doesn't really want to make it easy, but it's also a bit of an awkward angle for them to cover. There's a nice purple, and Zhao with a counter
another ace
with the neon.
Oh, amazing call.
Smile, bro. It's smile. That was beautiful.
Really good for TE. They're going to use Izu's ult, do a little bit of scouting, make sure that this is going to be clear. The flash does come through. Gwangju just trying to play for his life. Izu just tracking him down. He's going to pull out. Both players now backing off of the site.
Yeah, but that dimensional drift allows T1 to actually save their lockdown initially. I mean, TE was trying to give that space, but now they're trying to push them out before the spike gets planted. It's just too late, and T1 now has the advantage with the lockdown battle. Zares will set down a bit later. We'll see if T wants to push all the way to try to clear this. It's going to be risky, so Feng will just have to give that respect. He's clearing close. He gets detained, but he knows, okay, you guys can jump into the site, and we can start the retake.
Yeah, and that's going to be a good recon dart there to set this up, to force TE to wait even longer. So T1 really trying to buy as much time as possible.
Yeah, you got the lurk coming in over from Sylvan as well, so we'll keep our eye on that on the mini-map. But TE, they're starting to push up very close. A nice double stack from TE, but a good answer from Buzz from Long. Trace Esports still takes all the space on B main. Now the lurk, Sylvan. But do they know it's two of them? Not half done either, so no time, in fact.
Oh, play
and that's going to be T1 taking the round.
9-2.
Yeah, has decided to make yet another B push. And, oh my God, Buzz, you're amazing.
Oh man, he still gets it. He got caught, but
yo, Buzz is playing so confident on this
and
tournament.
it had to be Hebe too, right? Just to move the stinger.
If you didn't watch the previous games, man, you can check it out on the channel. There was one shot by Buzz on Ascent. Bro, that was one of the most crazy things I ever saw, bro. It was beautiful.
Do they go for that Hail Mary play?
He's looking good, man. He's looking good. He wasn't playing Jet that.
It's just too difficult. Drone already taken out, and now the retake ready to begin. But how much more time can T1 stall? You got flashes, you got drones, you got nano swarms. It's too much.
Yeah, you still have shock darts as well. 4 stacks and Overpulse to try to keep Izu at bay, but stacks can just really do some damage on the way in. Yep. Get some vision on the Feng.
Yeah, counter recon comes in as well, so that allows T1 to all be prepared for these entries. Now a 2v2, but the timer on the side of T1.
There's a lot of players in this crosshair, man.
Against the curveball before it can be thrown, and the shorty comes in.
The shorty got it? There's time?
Is there enough time?
No, there is no time. There's no time.
It couldn't quite hear the beeps, and right near the end, it's going to go off.
I was close, bro. I was close.
seconds left.
Thank you.
Crazy stuff.
Lots of good map coverage from T1, but not
T1
enough information. So you
Valorant team is definitely inspired by Faker, right, man? Did you guys watch the grand finals? I did, man. That was incredible. One of the final maps.
But Izu in the smoke, good for 2, and now they push back out. Izu's gonna get taken out, but that's enough time for Sylvan to peek out and get a double kill himself.
That Faker guy, man.
That was crazy good stuff from Izu.
It makes me want to play League of Legends, bro.
Gonna get the best of him finally. Sylvan able to finish the job. The defuse gonna come through.
Right, then it's another.
This is just a masterclass from T1, man.
There's just so much.
But this is their map pick. Next map will be Bind.
From T1's attacking side. Trace Esports, last hurrah here as it is map point for T1, but T1 has a read on this. They're holding close on Art. They know that with the weaponry you have, your best bet is to go for these close quarters. The bait in from Stacks, and there's the dash out past the relay vault. Almost good for 2, but Buzz not able to quite land the shots. Zhao trying to create an opening. He'll make a little bit, but Meteor immediately flanking from behind. And BLK says, you know what, I'm not going to take this fight. I want to group up with my teammate. I want to get the spike planted.
Yeah, the whole time I was watching Meteor to see if Zhao would push through the doors towards him and get that alarm bot popped, and if he'd maybe get that kill. But instead, it was a full commit, and Meteor was able to find that timing to slide in towards mid, get those couple big kills, and at least give T1 some kind of hope that they're going for the push. Oh my God.
Oh no, he's ready for it, and now it's a 1v2, and Luo King, can you get out of this alive? It's just too much being thrown at you. They're just forcing his hand completely. Here's the reload, so he peeks out, but it's absolutely fate as Meteor has his sights trained on that angle.
That was super impressive for T1. I mean, it's so crazy. It's just like at Red Bull home ground, where they kind of looked a little shaky at the beginning. Next day, bam, they're world beaters, dude. It's just, you know, what is
Meteor playing Vice here. Let's see how he makes it works.
Yeah, and Luo King, he's already suppressed, doesn't really have a way out, and BLK tries to get a double, but maybe a bit too greedy, gets taken down, and now we're going to have to see Zhao. He actually steps right back down after.
I love it.
It's 2, almost good for 3, but
I wish we could see Ye playing this agent, man. Fuck.
Sylvan immediately piecing out to try to get
A
this.
boy only play Astra in Vice now.
Maybe gonna try to disrespect it. Nope, it comes
One
through.
enemy remaining.
Huge kill for Sylvan.
Yeah, Sylvan staying alive, so you know one's in two, but he's not quite sure where the other one is, and Fung Fung, he's trying to scout them out, wants to get the 1v1s first, but just can't wait forever. He's not able to get the kill, but he gets buzzed through the wall. And now already Sylvan down low as well, 40 HP. Fung Fung, he just needed to land one shot, but he could not get it. A lot of those projectiles are already used, and you have to wait a little bit longer for the Dizzy to come back. Now it's online.
Grace look good in Champions, man, but in this tournament?
A couple Razor Vines, though, for Meteor.
Yeah, and
Not that
immediately
much.
in the back, Buzz is actually going to land on it. He's still just going to sit still. Eventually goes down to the Razor Vines from Meteor, but it doesn't matter. Job done. Cleared the site. Spike gets planted. And now a 4v2 against Trace Esports. Fung trying to get ahead
one
of it,
Hebe
but
left
he's
on
all
the tray.
alone. And now it's just
It's just safe, man. They have no money.
Hebe. Can't really do much. He's going to go for the save.
Showstopper for Buzz.
Sure they can set up for this execute. Lil King just has to back up. There's nothing he can do. He knows the showstopper's on its way. Has to back the heck out. He's playing Gage. What a timing!
Guy's
from him.
crazy.
Yeah, he waited all that time for the spray, and meanwhile, Xiao, if he had
got
gotten that
two.
kill, you would have been able to hold on to the site, but Trace Esports, for now, they still had to give up some space. They're able to re-clear
thought
the
Buzz
spike
was trying
already
to
planted,
start the
so
rock
while you
there.
might be in, how do you bait them out of their positions? How do you get them to peek? It's really up to Fung Fung to try to draw attention. It's going to work out.
Get this.
Lil King gets the spam through the wall, right above it, gets a headshot against Meteor, and now a 3v2, the spam coming in from T1, but the defuse starts to continue. Can they get the half at a time? A wide swing. It's a 1-for-1 trade, which is advantageous for Trace Esports, and Fung Fung will be the one to clean it up, get them on the board. Now all stacked up on A short, and Fung Fung's ready for it. He's not completely flashed yet, but there's the full blind, and he just cannot find a single shot. Sylvan pushes through. Bianca holding strong, and there's the pinch. Bianca, he needed to get just a bit more, but eventually it comes down to a 2v2 on the retake for Trace Esports.
Silver has ult.
A lot of util dump there for T1 to get through. This time around, the crossfire is quite good for DE, but the answer from the T1 players enough to get them to the plant position. Another Razor Vine put down. Lil King gonna try to push through yet another smoke here.
Oh, Meteor's just trying to buy time. You have the orbital command as well, and look at him shuffling away, so he's not spotted. The spray actually gets the second kill as well. Oh, that's a bit of a
There's no way that just happened, man. He killed the guy behind while trying to kill the guy in front, man. So lucky.
Still having a tough time finding the right answers. Okay, you're gonna get some information there.
I think he has showstopper.
Bianca, you at least did get a blast pack out of Buzz, so he's gonna be a little bit more challenging for him to dig deep. Figures out. Oh, the trades are there. Izu's got two.
Thank you. What are you doing?
Oh, for that, but Hebe, nice and
good,
calm.
Hebe.
Already took down the wingman as well. The Dizzy also gets shut down, so he's staying alive, and now he's running away. The orbital strike against the Thrash cannon get the kill.
Remaining.
He does finish off Izu. A 4K for Hebe.
Meteor.
Meteor comes through, but it's still a 1v2. Spike not in hand. He needs to clear the site first. He can't walk back and show his back just yet. Arthros trying to get information. Nothing from backside. No tags yet either. Meteor, zero information. Going in blind onto the site. The judge waiting close by in the tube.
Oh my god,
Do you
there's a
suspect
judge.
this weapon? Do you suspect this choice? He's going to have to
there's no
clear it,
choice
but
from
it's
the
going to
judge.
be an advantage. Reach, he actually swings right past it. Just a bit of a
Azult as
scratch.
well?
Now knows where Zhao is as well. Spotted, 25 seconds still. He could go for a bait, but he's going to stick the plan. Zhao already in the site. Meteor, one swing is all he gets, and he does try to dodge the first one, but Zhao, nice with the crouch, gets the kill.
He
and
didn't
will
want
get
to
the
ult,
clutch for
man.
Trace.
Yeah.
Well, here it comes. Steel guard in the paint show. Just trying to play ahead of time, but Fung Fung, he will be stuck behind the site. Nowhere really to go. Just a pistol in hand. He still gets it with the classic. A weapon is still a weapon. And the Vandal's now back out. He's good
What's
for
happening?
two. Now swinging around the tube. He's already under two. This
He's killing everyone, man.
Almost four.
What?
Stacks scratched down all the way to 45 HP. 3v2 advantage for Trace Esports on the retake. They should all get spotted. Only two tagged, so they're not quite sure. 4v2 in fact. So T1 still looking behind them as well. Lil King already takes some
that's
stacks
good.
with Buzz. Some heroics absolutely necessary here. The spike is planted for him. There's a one-way against Trace Esports actually. We're going to guess him just a little bit, but Lil King will still get the trade.
Yeah, lingering it on some of these rounds. It makes a lot of sense on this map, of course, because U-Haul and Hookah, That's a very powerful gun for that. Trying to spray down to clear the wingman. Oh, they just got it. They just
eventually,
got it.
right at the end. If they had let that plant, that would have been a little bit dicier. But the TP already coming through as well. So Shower's fully under the control of Trace Esports. Spike still gets planted. And now Sylvan, he used that orbital strike to buy a little bit more time. And he's trying to just make sure that distracts him long enough that he can go for the flank. BNK's watching. BNK has to win this fight. If Sylvan is able to get this kill, it's so much time bought here for T1. And BNK, he just decides we're going to give up on it. If he's still not coming, we're going to push through onto the site. You have to start to get the util out so you can get the defuse. BNK waiting for him. Fung meanwhile already puts pressure on it, and BNK wins the shower fight as well. Surely Trace Esports, you have all the tools you need to go for the retake. A nice split peek there from Heimei. Dizzy taken down. The rest of the team still able to stick the defuse. Half already done. Blast back in from Fung. Nice kill as well, just trying to buy time more than anything. And he actually took down the diffuser. It's not enough time on the second half.
How the fuck did they lost this round, man? They stopped the defense for some reason.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. He waits the entire round for METEOR, and here he comes, gets the kill. He's been good with that operator all weekend.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. And this is something that has kind of made it difficult for T1. They've been pretty predictable because they rely a lot on these executes with this composition. They don't have a great answer for the chamber necessarily unless you're using like stacks with somebody else. Okay, Sylvan wins that battle. Nicely done. But, you know, without that extra layer of flash to really make that chamber uncomfortable, METEOR's not able to do that lurking that he'd like to do.
Yeah, Heimei's ahead of things, so he doesn't go back out. He actually pushes past forward the paint shell, so tries to buy a little bit more time, but stacks with Sylvan will get a frag each, so now equalize for 2v2. Slightly lower health on the side of T1, but it's not going to matter given the weaponry. Both sides could go down at any moment. Operator in hand for Zhao. That smoke is really supporting his side, waiting for it to clear, waiting for that angle. Wants to peek out of it. Now that's time bought for Luo King. He's wrapping around, and surely they go for a peek at the same time, but Sylvan, if he wins this, that could be a deal breaker against Trace Esports. Luo King goes for the swing, gets him through the wall, and there's the headhunter. Make sure that they know the location. Luo King now has to push forward. Does he stick the half? There's the spam. He's actually just going to stick it all the way. No way. Pros don't make it. It's too late of a decision.
Oh my god. Yeah, he was going to die anyway, bro.
Another classic stacks clutch. However, you do have the Vise utility right on A. Try to stop up any explosive.
Yeah, you see the wall as well. They're just trying to get ahead of it, and Fung will just keep them trapped up, pushed away, just trying to stay alive, but he's all alone right now. METEOR only stacks peeks out as well. And now METEOR's already past the toxic screen, so the TP comes out, the main force all the way on B, but Buzz is still ready. Nice paint shells bouncing up the wall, just keeping them trapped in hookah. No way to jump out. Izu gets a nice free double kill.
Yeah, with this pistol, I think that's game,
on
man.
the site. Only 25 seconds. Looking flank.
Unless?
They haven't hurt him yet, but he needs to get the kills immediately. Can't quite see the feet of Sylvan. Finds him just a bit too late. And now with only 15 seconds on the clock, surely Team 1 will lock this down.
Yeah, this is not enough time.
Next game, JNG. And possibly the last game. I think it'll be the last game of the tournament. This is a weird format, you know. China versus Korea.
Shot from Zhao.
It's a nice shot, but look at what T1's doing. They're saying,
alright,
stay alive.
I think this is the third win, so the tournament will be over. But nevertheless, we will have JNG versus ETG.
Good calculation from T1. Good setup from T1, right? Kind of let them know, hey, we don't have the same setup. You can actually walk.
There is a good day for Korea, man. It's a good day for T1.
Wow, Stacks, what wins long range over on B? That's already a disadvantage for Trace. The fake out not going to be as impactful anymore. Buzz holding close, wants to check, gets vision, and that's
Faker, not gonna lie, he carried
with the
those
poison
games.
Cloud as well as the advantage, not working out for
Silence play.
Esports, and that's
damn, bro.
Massacre bloodbath on the A site.
Look at the way those mollies were lined up. It allowed a lane there for METEOR to push the corner. Fung though, oh my god, he almost got Izu as well. Had the dink.
Yeah, unfortunate. If there wasn't that wall, or if he just peeked out just a bit further, maybe there's an opening. But BNK all alone. Arc Bro is going to let them know that he is, in fact, an ace short. You get the ping. You'll get one go. Oh, my! I think he was actually intending to peek towards truck, but he still gets the far peek on triple. And he's going to run for it. Going for B side, not much time. He just has to stick the plant. And now Buzz running in. No paint shells, but a double blast back. He's just going to jump in. Wanting them to stop the plan, and he's going to land it, but there's the judge right at the side of the dome.
It's
Great understanding
over.
of the time in the situation there by T1 again.
Know that they've already taken over Cardin. So you're going to bring Sylvan in, making sure that you're set up for this A short, still being watched by Buzz, and Fung he stays alive, but doesn't really have an exit. Meteor's able to fire down, and that's with the signal for the teammates to come through. Everyone getting a kill for themselves.
Bro.
And there's just no entry for Trace.
Not much to say.
I think Meteor got an assist on almost all those kills
not
there.
that good,
that
but we have showstopper for next round.
Luo King,
Fast
1v5,
to 0 here,
no
dude.
time left. This guy's scooting over.
Oh, they're just going to push him out. Spot him. There's the op shot. Fung swinging as wide as possible to chase him through. They want to push him out, and Fung's ready for it. He actually fires up a shot. Gives an opportunity for Buzz to go in for a counter peek. And that is the entry into Shower shut down. Now the pinch completely useless on the side of A. You have to rethink this. Only 50 seconds left, and now half of the round gone. And Zhao, I mean, can't do much. He can try to creep past the Razor Vines, but it has to be a timing. Youngkay continuing to keep them trapped up. Luo King, meanwhile, finds a nice timing, but Sylvan there for the backup. Heybei now
looking good, no?
and forth. So Buzz, he decides to push them back out, completely ruin the
one
plan
controller
to go for the
that I
delay.
think
Zhao
is gold
does not get
is
pinged.
Garo,
Very
that
crucial.
30 seconds
No
left.
information here on the B site. Gets past the Razor Vines. And now he needs to find a kill onto Izu.
I think he took just a scrape of damage there.
Yeah, I think Izu might have heard it. That last tick. Izu's ready for it. Here can't get past just yet, but only 13 seconds left. It's Trace Esports that has to rush things. They don't have the Gecko, so now it's a 3v2 on this opening. T1's going in. They have their own Gecko. There's the Dizzy. Give me that information. Heybei good for 2. Keeping the hopes alive for Trace Esports. Buzz passed it with the Phantom, but he gets
Heybei. Okay, there's game.
Where to fight, and Heybei once again.
You know, you're going to find one of those players on rotation. Buzz gets some contact. Maybe wins it through, but it's just a meat grinder here. Buzz and Stacks combining for 2 kills. That spike down, 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh, what a switch there from Zhao, but round over. Done and dusted.
Mad point, bro.
If it's not the operator in hand, it's a good read, good adjustment. Draws out a lot of util away from the A site. Even a flash drive, and Fung's ready for it. Anti right around the corner. Meanwhile, it's going to be BK just skirting all the way through the Razor Vines. Opens up the site. Explosive opening for Trace, and you still have Zhao.
Did you Roti? Getting close, man.
However, Spike's still on the ground.
Stickers for BK. Walking with the Rapper's pad on the side of T1.
Yeah, and now
you got the no command and the showstopper.
So you really can't kind of trip it by just walking past.
They lose this, or they come next round of the show.
Draw the Razor Vine first. They'll be happy with that. So now a rush through the wall is a possibility for Trace Esports. Looks like they might be thinking about it with the spike being brought over to the side.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is now the kind of setup they were looking for, that they were hoping for on the front of me, and they're going to use the Seekers to try to leak away.
Fragment just being used by time, but Funk's still going to find a nice shot right over the wall. Buzz is here with a showstopper. He does not get to fire it. Fung gets right under him. Catches him off. Fung now on fire with a triple kill. Sylvan catches one in the back, but it's not going to be enough. A good pop flash from Stash. Just jiggling between the two. Can he get another for the 4K? Just jiggles. He wants to play for the win. Sylvan's there.
They're not drawing, bro. GG. Yo, his Stacks is insane, man. What a fucking legend.
2-0 against Trace Esports.
That bind was much, much closer than Pearl, but T1 still able to stand strong. Showing off some new comps so far in this offseason with this new team, with this new lineup, and it's working a treat. You love to see Stacks in those moments like that. He's just so brilliant in those post-plant situations, those late-game situations, in those clutch situations.